Do we hear it? Do we hear each other? Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm the last one, so that's good. You stay here. Thanks. Okay. I would like to represent our SunContract project. We have done this a little bit differently, like we heard today. So yeah, the money is the problem when you want to do something. That's really correct. And what we've done, we looked a little bit differently and wanted to get some seed capital to get funds to do our idea, to develop it through ICO, through token sale. So it was the token sale that finished in August 1st, SunContract. Okay, many people asking whether the crypto is just like we heard today from JP Morgan, that everything is fake or it's a bubble or something like this. I just have here some information, some data. It's 2 months old actually, and you can see Bitcoin here. That the market capital of the Bitcoin is 41 billion. Actually, today is 64, something about 64. So it's because it's old data. It's 2 months old. So. And you can see, you can compare, let's say, with Bill Gates. Bill Gates' capital, his own capital is double than Bitcoin, or almost double than Bitcoin. So if we cannot say that that this is really a big amount of money, actually is in the Bitcoin, so or on the crypto. Why I'm telling this? Because I would like to give you a little bit overview about the crypto, and then going back to the SunContract and the project itself. So Bitcoin, as I said, is about, you have here data 64 billion. Ethereum is the biggest currency, actually have 26. It's data from today on the coin market cap. And all together, all the cryptocurrencies together, the market capitalization is about 140 billion. Actually, this is a lot and not a lot. If you're looking, if I'm comparing it in Apple, it's not a lot. It's small money, I can say. We cannot say that it's some bubbles or something like this. This is a really, really small money. What's interesting here actually is this one. This is actually the industry which is developing very fast, and the growth potential you can see here, because in the beginning of this year, the market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies together was about 20 billion. Now it's not in the end of the year; it's about 140 billion. So the growth here is enormous. And of course, we're asking us why, what's happening, what's going on? Is there some scam somewhere in behind or something? So I think there is a few reasons. Yes, some reasons are actually based on technology. And then one of those is, let's say, Ethereum, because Ethereum made possible that everybody can be involved also in using smart contracts, and also in that way raising some money for the ideas. So that's maybe the way the people are getting venture capital is easier, or is different, is shorter, especially shorter. It's not so easy, I can tell you from my personal experience. It was really, really adrenaline, how do you say, adrenaline, how do you say that? But it was actually my hardest project I've done ever, but it was possible to do it. So we have here a picture about 135 ICOs, which were collected money for ideas, to develop the ideas. And we can hear some Slovenian also ICOs, because Slovenia is here very, very successful. You heard today in the morning about economy. I can congratulate them because they did really a good job, and actually they did really first Slovenian ICO who was really broadly accepted and did very, very good. You can see asset management, you can see economy, and this SunContract is with this N is also there in this part. They put us there. I don't know why, but they put us there. You can see here co-founded another spin-off, I can say, from economy. We can see Realito, we can see Hive, we can see some others. So there are some Slovenian projects which among those 135. But those projects are all which raised more than $500,000 of crypto money for developing for the platform or for the whatever they are doing. So because of this, a lot of fiat currency came to the crypto and was supported on those token sales or those ICOs. And this is one of the reasons why so much money went to the crypto. Another reason, maybe we heard about today about China, or that China banned all ICOs until they put regulation in place, was because of actually another regulation in China. China has banned that people cannot export money out of the China. The limit is $50,000, and there is a strict regulation how you can export money out of China. So, in this case, not ICOs. This case, not Ether, but it was Bitcoin. Bitcoin was a good possibility that people can buy Bitcoins in China, and then they have it globally. Bitcoin is global currency. It's not a local currency. So they could place money outside of China because of limitation inside China. For example, China has no limitations if you put money to China, but if you're putting money out of China, then you have regulation. So actually, and there are maybe some other reasons too, because people a little bit like to speculate and make because of the huge growth. So there was a huge potential and growth on the cryptocurrency. Okay, I'm coming back to the energy sector. I'm coming from energy sector. So we have done one project which was actually the platform. We would like to do the platform which is going to converge a few things. One thing is technology. So in this technology main thing is blockchain. Blockchain, which actually enable us to do these projects globally. I will talk a little bit more about blockchain later. Of course, some global platforms, we have seen a few platforms like we heard about today, Uber or some others. These platforms actually enables and changing the business. And of course, the one thing is how you can get venture capital, that's through token sale. So these all three together, converging together, we put in our let's say business model. And just maybe a few words about the future. Let's say the price of the solar, we are coming from the renewable energy from the solar, went down, let's say, for 33 cents. It went down more than 300 times from the beginning it started. So the technology is going cheaper, and now is let's say the cheapest technology for the energy producing in the world. Just behind solar is wind, and then all the others. So the TESH 6 will be, of course, how do we say, nasilu also, because it's not possible to do it, because it's all over the globe, not just here in Slovenia, especially in the countries, let's say like Middle East, when they can buy electricity for, they have long-term contract already for 3 cents, or now in Abu Dhabi few weeks ago for 2.5 cents per kilowatt hour. So now you can compare what we're buying from, let's say, TESH 6. And all around the world, not just in Slovenia, this is going to happen. And another thing is what we are going to see in the future. In the morning we heard about Back to the Future. You can see the price of the battery. The battery, the storage is one, let's say, driver in the transportation, and also in energy sector, which will change and disrupt this energy sector very much. So the price of the energy is going down to $100 per kilowatt hour, which will completely disrupt, together with blockchain and together with solar and together with new business models, disrupt the energy sector and transportation. This I'm telling you. And it is not going to be in 10 years or 20 years. It's going to be in 5 years. So this is actually what I see, and that's why what we did. So we did this crowdfunding. I said we raised 2 million, and of course it was everything based on the blockchain. Why blockchain? Because blockchain is trust by default. So what does it mean? It means that I don't need some agency, I don't need central bank, I don't need somebody in which we all trust and then everything can operate. But blockchain as a technology proved by Bitcoin was also first proved concept, I can say. This is here. It shows us that the technology can be proved, can work itself, and everybody has trust on it, and it can work. So here SunContract, actually what SunContract is actually the decentralized energy marketplace. The platform solves one thing. Can you buy energy from, let's say, from me directly? You can. You can buy energy from, let's say, trader. Can you sell energy to me? No, you cannot. You can sell energy to trader. Here in Europe, we have decentralized liberalized market. Let's say in a lot of countries you cannot do anything. So do we have a problem with the heat overheating the planet? Yes, we have. So do we need more renewable energy sources for energy? Yes, we do. Can you do this? Yes, you can do turn off the light. Is enough? No. Can you invest in more renewable energy? In Slovenia, maybe you can do. Can you do, let's say, a lot? No. You will limit it to 11 kV. You are not allowed to do it more. You can do it, but it's not commercially accepted. So why not? So we did a platform. You can do it. You can sell to energy. You can produce. You can sell. You can trade energy, which right now you cannot do it. And you can do it also globally. So this is here 5Ds. From blockchain part and from the renewable energy part, we can combine together in one platform, which is called SunContract platform. So, in short, what is the aim of the SunContract? Actually, like Bitcoin did, kind of a concept which proved that they can, the finance, they don't need middleman or central bank, and it works, and it's shown here. You can see 64 billion market capitalization. It works every day. So the SunContract is actually the aim to do the same thing on the energy sector. So it's a one vertical, which is energy. So actually what we are doing is just converging business models together and do one disruptive business model, which are using new technologies on the blockchain to the energy sector, and of course putting everything together on a new global platform. So what we've done up to now, actually we worked on this project for 2 years, and up to now we raised 2 million funds to develop this platform. We are already liquid, so our token is already on the exchanges, and that's the market capitalization from 2 million. Now it's market capitalization 5 million from 1st of August, and now this is actually our roadmap. So what we are going to do, we want to do is to set up, to develop this platform in the Q1 next year, so that we start running this platform, and it's going globally to other countries. First of all, going in the European countries because of the legislation, and we know much better, and then later on to open it for everybody else. So this is about SunContract. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gregor. I think, you know, the outcome, one of the takeaways, I think, from this presentation is also the explanation of what is actually blockchain. Because you developed a solution which uses, and you correct me if I'm wrong,
yeah,
which uses blockchain as a technology. And blockchain is a technology which enables to make a cut-off of the middleman.
Yeah.
And enables direct connection between the producer and the consumer. So you don't pay a tax to all the people, entities in between. And you know, a lot of people are asking, what is blockchain? It's a technology. You don't need to understand the technology. Yeah, because there are not so many people who understand the technology blockchain itself to the last detail, right? But I think it's a really great story, you know, because I know Gregor for many years, and Gregor was CIO in Elis. Elis, now you connect the dots, right? And my question is very easy, you know, knowing Gregor, being a CIO in one big state-owned or partially state-owned company, and now you got an idea, which is disruptive for sure, by all means. What, you know, as a sport journalist, what are your feelings about it?
Actually, good feelings. Because when I was in Elis and right now my view is the same. I would like to have to provide a service for everybody who is in front of me, and also maybe one step more. I would like that you can be involved in this world to do something in energy sector. So up to now you are not able to. Most of you. Okay, maybe some of you has millions and can invest in big installation, you can do it. But let's say an average people, about 7 billion average people here in this world cannot do anything in energy sector. We can waiting for the governments, they do something, they do climate changing, they do investment, they do the policy, and you should wait. So with this project, and because of the blockchain, we actually enable everybody that can be involved also to do something, let's say, for the future of the generation. This is one of the philosophical way we are looking and saying. And another way is more practical from let's say, from today, is why not? Everybody can be involved also in the energy sector. Why energy is so dedicated, just somebody who is somewhere can do something about this and taking, of course, money from us. So let's say if we are looking how the sector is now working, the bill everybody is paying, everybody has electricity at home, I'm sure. If somebody is not, raise a hand. Okay. So your bill at home, you are paying, let's say 30% is about for the energy. And the rest are taxes, are VAT, and are utility costs. And we know that the utility, I worked in the TSO, the biggest utility in Slovenia. The work there was not efficient. And you know yourself where you're working, but I know that all these utilities are not really efficient. And the costs, so we need utilities because we have lines, somebody has to maintain those lines and so on. But some part we can do ourselves. And with batteries, I mentioned that, there will be also the lower the utilities that we will need in the future. Maybe in 10 years the utility will be much in different story, even maybe in worse story than banks. So this will change, and you will be self-sufficient at home. But still you have too much energy or you have not enough energy, so somehow you need a marketplace, you can balance this and you can be involved in this business. So in this platform is doing this. So from your question, yes, I don't see anything else. Maybe others will be a little bit more efficient, and utilities will be a little bit more efficient, and we all will pay less for this what we are really needing. So that's simple. Great story.
Gregor, probably the biggest promise is that you open up the market, right? So that everybody, really everybody can join the energy trading. It's, to some extent, it's similar to Bitcoin, right? And to cryptocurrencies. But let me come to the question, actually. What do you think are or will will be your biggest challenges? Will this be the blockchain as a technology, or will this be the legislation behind, or what will be the biggest challenges in all
No,
of this?
technology is actually a big challenge, but it's not the biggest, of course. The biggest challenge will be, of course, legislation policy, which is actually hardly accepting changes. And we have we did this project in a way that we can do this concept within the existing legislation. But of course, if legislation is following the technology, what technology can provide, then our support from the people and for investors and traders actually in the energy sector can be much bigger to help, let's say, also back to utilities that they can operate, and they can operate cheaply the system, and everybody has electricity, let's say. So and one more thing is coming, what was also mentioned today from Petrol, the electrical mobility. What does it mean? Maybe average people, they don't think about this, but electric mobility means that these utilities are not able to provide electricity at your home or your electric car at home, because they need double or triple investments in the lines that they can provide. In a way, they are doing right. Because one electric car means the same as 8 households. And now you can see, now you can ask yourself, if 5 people in your street has electric cars, then the rest they cannot have. So this is their data, and they are not investing in new stuff. So in this case, we need another solutions. We need storage at home that we can, and we need a balancing, and with, of course, of that we need a trading, and we need a platform to manage this stuff. And utilities, they are not able to do it. I know where they are, in the Stone Age. Yeah, so they are talking about the smart grids for a long time, but I haven't seen any smart grids all around here. So this is actually the reality. So we cannot solve all problems, of course, but we have, let's say, one part that we enable this platform, but of course others will need to jump in to do this all together.
Thank you, Gregor. Is there any question from the audience?
Yes.
No, lady, so let's start from the right.
What was the initial goal when you started the crowdfund? 2 million, or did you just use the hype which is going on today with the ICOs?
Actually, initial goal was in the beginning 200,000 ethers, but ether then went 10 times up, and then we lowered the initial goal. But of course, our project was set a little bit wider, not just for trading platform, also to another few parts I mentioned there, in batteries and investment and so on. Let's say to do in Slovenia or here around those whole project investment in a lot of money. But of course, we reached enough money for developing this platform, which is 2 million enough, and also to go to some other markets with this money, with the platform. But of course, here it's not as easy maybe as you selling something on the internet, because we have legislation in each country different, and we have to adapt this legislation in each country.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. Okay, so I have a question. If the SunContract is a platform provider, or do you also are a solution provider?
Platform provider. We actually focus on the platform, like would be energy Uber, I can say, and then we can involve, let's say, Petrol or somebody else here in Slovenia and other countries who actually is doing this solution behind, and this we actually want to be kind of umbrella as a platform.
Okay, one more question. If, let's say, we are now, or with your solution, you are providing that peer is selling to peer, let's say that you are selling electricity to me, but the grid that the electricity is transformed by was not built by your company. So how will you tackle this?
Yes, of course. The grid is existing grid. Like we have already from 2000, we have in Europe liberalized market as well as in USA and many countries. So we have now already, right now, you have separated the grid operator with so-called DSO or SODO in Slovenia, who operates the grid and physically deliver to electricity to home. And you have then traders, the commercially operators, I can say, and they deliver you invoice, and you are paying this invoice. And there are rules how all this is managed together. So we are just going one layer over that, and we are going with umbrella on this. So we don't deliver physical electricity, it's working right there where it is, but we are actually changing the way we can do it with financial delivery.
So
Okay, so not all the costs that you mentioned, that we are only paying 1/3 of the actual electricity, can be avoided with...
No, optimization can be done right now in the 1/3 of electricity costs. But this platform will also enable another players like petrol or maybe physical investors who will invest in batteries and renewable energies, and then this will lower also another 2/3 of the actually, and then utility will lose money from there, and then the investors, whoever will keep this money, and our platform will be enabled to do it.
Yeah, thank you. And
Hello? Okay. My question is actually similar. So you're in a position, your platform is in a position of the seller or of the trader. Are you like, I don't know, Geni, or are you something different? And my second question is the development of the platform itself, so the software. Do you have a team of developers here, or how is that managed?
Yes, regarding the platform, actually we call it aggregator, because we don't want to be a trader, because it would be the same as it is now. We would like to aggregate everything together. Legally, because of the legislation, we will have the same status like as Geni, or even we join with Geni or Petrol or somebody, so we can do it with them, or we can do it by ourselves. It's not decided yet. Depends on the offers we get and gains all together for we talk with all those guys. So, but we are aggregator, and we just offer a service over that and enable peer-to-peer trading. So this is the first question.
So legally you can do it right now. You can buy from I don't know, who's selling electricity and deliver it to the end customer.
Exactly. It's doable right now, and we will do it. And second question is regarding the team. Yes, we enlarged the team now a little bit. We have, as a part of it, we have our own developers, and we have other teams we represented also on the web page. And now enlarged with this team with some developers, and we have also outsourced companies who are helping, who are specialists, and helping us to develop it faster, because we want to be very fast.
Gregor, thank you very much for sharing with us your great story. It, I think, is just another disruptor from Slovenia. And once again, John, thank you very much for sharing with us your success stories already and all the